What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Paranormal Rush Hour. I'm your host, Ryan Rush, and I've got some more paranormal for you guys tonight. I've also got some things to say about some things that are happening that I'm not really too cool with. Like, man, all this censorship stuff, it's really, it's just not cool because I found out that they've censored a lot of people, like, for no reason. That's the thing. They've banned pages on Facebook and stuff like that for no reason. That's what's getting me about it. They didn't have any cause except that they suspect these people could influence people, I guess, to do something unfavorable for, I guess, the inauguration. So anyway, they've they've banned profiles and pages, and they've done this to people who haven't done anything. People I know who have paranormal shows that have no reason. I don't know. It's just not cool at all. There's no reason for that. You know, they've never done anything to make anyone think that they would be a part of anything like that. And they're getting their platforms taken away. That's not cool. I don't care who you are or whatever. It's not something that we should be dealing with. And that's how I feel about it. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just had to say that. I have this email, though. It's really cool. It's from one of you guys, and just making sure. I keep getting some interference. I'm just making sure that I'm reading everything right here. Okay. Hello, Ryan. My name is Terry. I'm writing to you to tell you about my experience with the little people. I was born in Riga, Latvia. I hope I said that right. It used to be part of the USSR. We speak Russian there. We lived in the city, but my dad built a summer home in the upstate area, in the woods, basically. My grandfather also had a house there right down the road from us. From 3 years old, I would walk from our house down to my grandfather's house every day. It was a short walk. My mom would stand and watch me walk as my grandfather would meet me at the gate of his house. Every time I would take that walk, I would feel a strong presence that I'm being watched. There were heavy woods on the left side of that gravel road. So at this point, I'm about 5 years old. As I'm taking that walk to my grandfather's, I feel it again. I'm being watched. I finally turn around, and I see a little man standing there a couple of feet behind me, and he's smiling. To describe him, he was definitely smaller than me. I'm 5'2" now, so I was an average girl's height at 5 years old. He had big, blue, sparkly eyes. He had a big, long nose. I remember that very well because I said to myself, wow, what a long nose, LOL. He was wearing a suit, brown in color. He had a tall top hat on. He spoke to me and said, don't be afraid, I'm not going to hurt you. He said he was there to protect me because I'm one of the special people. After that, I would see him every day, watching me from the woods. We would talk sometimes, and one time I asked him where they live. He told me they live inside the trees. He said they're the helpers of the forest people, and that they help watch over the woods. At 8 years old, my parents, my brother, and I moved to the U.S. I go to the woods here and always feel like he's just a few steps behind me. Always. So this is my story. I hope and someone else out there will also share their experience about the little people. Thank you, Ryan. Have a blessed day. Sincerely, Terry. No one else. P.S. No one else would see him, only I would. I've heard of that before, too. That only, like, one certain person could see them at one certain time, like they could be right there and nobody but one person would see them. That's something I've heard several times. That's really interesting, Terry. I really appreciate you sending that in. I was kind of reading through the last part because I didn't remember it and I didn't want to read anything I wasn't supposed to or something on. So anyway, sorry. I was kind of going through that like that. Anyway, um, yeah, that was cool though. Like, I was thinking of a question to ask you about that, but while I was reading it, but now I can't remember. Anyway, that's it was something about how he looked, I think. But anyway, I don't know. The little people thing has gotten me like intrigued for a while, and I always think about these little bitty things, the little structures and stuff that I find out in the woods that don't look like anything natural could have done it, but it doesn't look, it's not large enough to really house anything that would make something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, they're like a mysterious little, I don't know, something that's going on. And I've found them in the woods a lot in recent years, but it's usually around where you'll find structures that Sasquatches will make and stuff too. So I have found that correlation, but it's really weird. I mean, all this is so strange, but the little people thing has gotten me intrigued and had me intrigued for a while. And I would like anybody who has any type of experiences with them to please write them down and send them to me at paranormalrushhour@gmail.com, or PRH paranormail@gmail.com. But I have found that I typically check the first email more. Anyway, I appreciate everybody watching, and please leave me your comments. Let me know what you think about all of the stuff that I have talked about tonight, because I don't know, it's gotten me just kind of rattled knowing that people are being censored for no reason. That's the thing that gets me. I can understand, if you seem like some kind of activist or something, but these are people that are not doing anything like that, so it's not right. And I'm all about our freedoms in America, so anyway, just take that as it is. I want everybody to be free. I don't care what side you're on, because I don't look at it like that. We're all the people of America. We all have rights, and those are the rights that we are given in this country. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say. And God bless us, every single one of us. And I hope every one of you guys stays safe and has a good rest of the weekend. Hopefully I'll get this up before the weekend's over so it'll still be relevant. Anyway, I appreciate it, everybody, and stay safe, and I'll see you guys soon. Take it easy.